Dude, I like your markings and I love your clothing. What inspired you to do that?
What inspired me? I'm really big into aquatic themes, and this guy has a shark tinge to him, which is, I'm really into. The clothing is very urban styled, something I wear. A friend helped me put together, and so it's a culmination of just me in this. So, I like your markings too, though. Like, what inspired you?
No, not like this.
I need you to say it correctly. Say it.
Überheblichkeit.
No, stop crying. Say it correctly. Überheblichkeit.
Überslappigkeit. Remedial German's really hard. I'm trying.
No, it's not correct. God damn it. Nine.
I don't want to talk about it.
Welcome
to Beans. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the season finale of Beans. I know it was a short season with only 3 episodes, but see it more as like a pilot season, right? It's going to get a lot better as time goes on. I promise you. Now, this episode is going to be quite a bit longer than the previous ones because there is so much to talk about. We have so many things to discuss. So the first thing I want to talk about today is MFF, right? Midwest Fur Fest. It was phenomenal. Like, I can't even get over how many people I actually met, or all the things I was able to do, and all the people, and all the amazing furs I got to meet. It was amazing, and I'm gonna have to share some of that with you guys. So on my long, extensive drive to Midwest Fur Fest, I actually got to see something I would never have thought I would have ever seen. A sister ship to the Edmund Fitzgerald. How cool is that? We'll never forget. Anyways, so in addition to getting there a couple days early, I got to go to Chinatown to have dinner. And oh my god, the food was amazing. I got to hang out with One-Legged Bandit, who was in the last episode of Beans, and Lieutenant Shadow, who created Furry Hideout. So cool. These guys are pretty good beans. And I got to try these adorable little dumplings. Look at these things. They look like little piggies. And they taste so good. They were like little custard dumplings, and it was so good. Everyone wanted them, and I was just like, they're mine. Also, I didn't realize that you're supposed to share the rice at this Chinese restaurant, because there's this big bowl, and the bowl was passed to me, and I said, "Is this my rice?" And everyone was like, "Yes." And I was like, "Cool." So I get my chopsticks, and I dig in to the orange chicken that I ordered, ate some, and then dug right into the rice, and I ate it. And I was actually supposed to share the rice with the person that was across from me, and he just looked at me like, and then I was like, "I didn't know I was supposed to share it with you," and I handed it back. It was hilarious. And then he was just like, "My rice." I was like, "Okay, you can have it." But anyway, it was a great time. It was a great time. Had a blast with everybody there. In addition to having dinner in Chinatown, one of my friends stated, "We need to have some durian fruit." For those of you that don't know anything about durian fruit, It smells like the bottom of an unclean trash can. It is awful. And he said, it smells bad, but it tastes good. So my dumbass was like, yeah, I'll try it. And I took a bite. It tasted exactly like it smelled, but a little sweeter. So it's like they sprinkled sugar on top of the trash can. It's fantastic. I don't know how anyone could ever enjoy that. So on to the charity for MFF, Live Like Roo. Now, they are a charity that donates money to families in need of extensive medical care for their pets. For instance, there were several dogs that have had cancer and cats as well, that families obviously can't pay for medical treatment because it's thousands of dollars, right? And these people literally will donate the money, full expenses paid, to these people to help them get through those harsh medical conditions with their pets. And it's an amazing thing. And the furry community, in total, after all of the events, donated $178,000 to their cause. And it was amazing. I mean, look at these dogs. They're adorable. They do such good work. And if you guys ever want to help them out, hit them up. They're the real deal. The fandom did such a good job in raising money. And we always do, right? For these amazing causes. I mean, look at the amount of people right here. Look at the amount of people that are still going forward to donate even more money after they announce that number. It's amazing, isn't it? In addition to all of that, I got to meet so many people, to include Azuki, who I'm always bumping into at every convention I've ever been to. It's hilarious. He's a good friend of mine. Polaris, or Polaris, whatever you want to call him. Bramble, pretty good two individuals. Shadow Star, yeah, some of you might know him. BonesCollie. Chaotic Canine, cool ass DJ, just so you know. Cloudfire, one of my mods. Lieutenant Shadow, yeah, who made Furry Hideout. Zoldon, the guy who has the I work at an airport meme. If you haven't heard it, it's silly. I mean, One-Legged Bandit, and so many more furs that it would take me literally all day to list everybody. It has been amazing. And in addition to all of this, when it comes to how many people went to the convention, a total, and I'm not kidding when I say this, 15,554 attendees. That's amazing. The biggest furry convention ever. It's so cool. And at the convention, I got to actually host a room party, which I thought was so fun. I was like, I'm going to be the bartender just for fun. And another friend of mine named Trunazo, he is an actual bartender. I'm just some guy who has stuff, right? And look how much booze I brought. Yeah, we had a great time. Everyone had a great time. It was fantastic. So I do have a task for you guys, right? And help me out here, because I know you guys are hilarious. Caption this video I took. I just need your help, because I think this could be an absolute meme, and it's phenomenal. This is a good friend of mine. He's a cool dude. So now, with all of that out of the way, it's now time for Fun with Friends.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? I got something to tell you. All right, so in the new year coming up, right? I'm going to be like changing some things up here, and you're like really in my shot right now.
Bones.
What?
Bones.
What?
Your laundry's still in the washer. Can you exchange it so I could do my laundry?
Wait, you're in VR to tell me about my laundry?
Yeah. No.
All right. Okay, so, back to what I want to tell you, right? So, in the new year, what I'm hoping to do is kind of maybe branch a little bit off of just, TikTok. I've been using Twitter. I've been thinking a lot about going on to Twitch, maybe like doing some dual streaming. I think that's an option. Maybe...
Bounce.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm recording my
What are you doing?
New Year's video.
New Year's videos? Is anyone even gonna watch it?
Okay. All right, I'm looking at you. Okay, so listen. All right, I've been involved in a lot of projects this year, so I'm hoping in the upcoming year you get to see some of that, like working with other creators or like making it. All right, what now? Here's my shot.
I don't think anyone's watching that. There's no reason for you to have the little projector with all the words behind it. Like,
I'm really grateful for all the support I've received this year. It's been amazing. And I'm really hoping that in the coming years, you guys will.
oh my God, you're still recording.
They just walk into the wall. Yo,
There.
Happy New Year, guys. Bye.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fun with Friends. I'm here with my good friend BonesCollie, and we're gonna get to know him a little bit.
Hey, hi. Nice to meet you.
So I got to start off with what made you want to start doing content creation? Like, what made you want to do the TikTok? What made you want to do the TikTok videos? And what made you really? Actually, and which? Let me rephrase that. At what video after you started really sent you off?
I'm kind of glad you changed that question because the first one it was an accident. I had no intention of being a content creator.
Okay.
But the one that made me fall in love with it, and also note for a very long time, I never actually considered myself one. Even now, I'm still kind of on the line. But the video that I thought helped me fall in love with it was this one that went hyper viral.
Which one was that?
And it was the audio was, do you care about your friends? It's like, of course I do. It was like, and will you be there for your need? Basically, it's like this one side is asking the guy, do you care for your friends? And he goes, oh, yeah, of course I do. And then it was like, but what if you have a problem? And he goes, bottle it up. That one went hyper viral.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
That went hyper viral.
I remember that one.
So, that was a fun one to do. But after that one, I just stopped doing them, and then I got stuck.
Oh, okay. Well, I will say the one that really got me onto your stuff was there was a spiders video. That was
spiders,
actually,
yeah.
in all honesty, that was the very first like VR chat content creator video from TikTok that I ever saw, and my friend sent that to me.
A lot, yeah.
And oh my God, it was so fucking funny. Well, how many spiders is normal? 36 or 38?
Oh, was it 36? I thought it was 38.
It's 38. I think it was 38. Oh well, you would know because you got all the spiders. Oh my God.
Yeah, oh, it's that one, the Deku one, and there's this one that's like kind of thirst trappy. I don't do thirst talks, but this one was a little bit. It was like
talks.
I don't. I'm very wholesome, thank you.
Yeah.
But it like the line is, how do you fill your holes or something? It was so. It's a lot. But it's also, interestingly enough, it's also the one I kind of like try to do different editing tricks in as well. Because I did like this really cool fade effect. Because I play like the "He's So Hot" music, and then I have it come in with my avatars fading in and out, and the other guy is like, oh, oh wow, right? And what was cool about that one though is that one got this was the first video I had that got reproduced.
Okay.
So like other content, other creators had took the way that I modeled it, modeled the skit, and then reproduced it in their way with the same fade effects and everything, which was really cool to see.
Okay. So I'm gonna shift a little bit. So what made you want to change from a Rex to the Phoenix? That's what that is, right? I'm completely wrong.
Yeah, this is a FedEx.
All right. I'm just making sure. There's so many species. It's got 4 ears, man. I got 2 big old long, radar dishes. I'm just making sure.
I love my ears.
I know. I like my ears too.
This is a very recent thing, and like most things that happened in my life, it was a fluke. So there's this creator that goes by Meaty TW, I believe. Okay. And Meaty was like creating just a bunch of phoenixes, like just textures and yada yada yada. And I just commented on one of their videos saying, how do I join Phoenix Gang? And they said, send me your ref. And I'm like, okay, here's my ref. And in like a day, they were like, here you go. I'm like, what? Like in a day.
So fast.
It was. So that's how the Phoenix came to be. And also the hoodie made me fall in love with it as well because it has my little Spades logo.
Yeah.
Logo now.
Mm-hmm.
So with that said, got in the model, and Meaty made it so much like me that I fell in love with it. So I really do vibe with it, and I think I actually relate to the FedEx more than the Rex now.
Okay. So are you going to shift like pretty much the majority of your content creation, whether it be on Twitter or on TikTok or wherever, are you going to be shifting everything to where your Phoenix is now going to be your primary avatar?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
It's still too early.
Okay. And do you have any like goals that you're trying to reach with your content creation? Or maybe you said you're starting to do, was it vlogs or like vlogs or?
When I wanted to actually, when I was more, I want to make something. Mm-hmm. I always wanted to do just like vlog style videos, like always wanted to, because I'm not someone that really enjoys meme content.
Okay.
And I was kind of in a space where it was kind of like, I don't feel like people think often, and I'm someone that likes to have deep conversations.
Yeah. I could definitely see that.
So I...
no, it's serious, yeah.
I want to create content. Yeah. I want to create things that made people think, that made you want to have a conversation, that made you like go, what's my position on this? Or how do I really feel about this? Or, just digest a thought. That's what I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
But it's also not like everyone's tea either, because no one wants to like put effort like that out. They want to just go, haha, this was funny. Whoop. That's where we're at right now.
It's funny that you say that because I've kind of seen a shift in really everywhere where people have gone from just not even 60 seconds of information and then saying like, this is how it is. This is all the news way to more long form stuff, right? Like people are hungry for actual context and the things that are being said, right? And I think people are actually starting to shift over into, instead of just, zombie face, swipe, which there's still a lot of it. Now I'm not gonna pretend like it's not there, but I think people are starting to shift into, like you said, more deep thinking. And your Ferrowdy video, I feel like what is probably your turning, like I would say that's like your turning point. And although you do have a couple more before it, I think that one's the one that really sets the tone for how things are going to be with you in the future. And I think that's good. And in all honesty, so for those of you that don't know, I got to spend MFF with this guy right here, and it was a blast. It was an absolute blast. And we watched the Ferrowdy video together but not together. Like we were in the same room, but we didn't see each other at that point. But like we didn't see each other in the room. And whenever his video came on, everyone was like, Bones, you got this. It was so wholesome. It was so good.
Cool. It was cool.
It was wonderful. So did you do anything extraordinary at MFF whenever we weren't hanging out?
To be completely honest, I've been in the fandom for over 20 years, and I've been to a lot of cons. So con-wise, there's never anything extraordinary. I've done it all. That's easy street for me. What made this con special to me was meeting other VR faces. Like I started VR in October of last year. So now I'm like a little over a year, like been here a year, a couple of months. I got to meet, like you, and I got to meet others like Bramble, Polaris, Milo. I got to meet so many different faces.
That dude is so wholesome.
And it was so much fun.
Milo.
Milo is definitely wholesome.
Oh my god.
Milo's a sweetheart.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, he is.
He really is. I do love Milo. But that was like the memorable thing for me was I got to like just see all of you, and it's like this one moment. I'm really big on memories. In Dealer's Den, when all of us happened to be there, that was my highlight for the con. Absolutely, no question.
Really?
Yes.
Even whenever I was exchanging drinks with everybody. For those of you that don't know, I pretty much brought a whole bar, and I was entertaining my friends, and I bought 4 tumblers, right? And I was making mixed drinks. I was making cocktails and carrying my little LED backpack. And then every time I saw my friends, I'd pass them a tumbler so that they could walk around with their own drink. And I would give
Barracuda. I love
it. It was good. Yeah. And then I passed one on to One-Legged Bandit, which I had in the last episode, and the catchphrase of the day was "That's yummy." I loved it. Wow. It was like, "That's yummy." But yeah, that MFF was an absolute blast, and even the card game, which we were playing Exploding Kittens, and poor Bones.
Exploding Kittens.
You could see it in his eyes. He was just like, I'm done for the day. He's like, I'm so tired. you were just like checked out for the day. But you're like, I promised I would play this game. I promise. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it through at least one round. And by God, he did. By God, he did.
Yeah, I try. I'm. That's what I'm about. I really try hard to keep my word. So that would have weighed on me so poorly. Although I do have a gripe with you.
Oh God, what did I do?
But it's not your fault. It's mine because I forgot. You got to keep my cheese curds.
Oh, dude, you're gonna be even more pissed. So Bramble, right? Bramble brought us cheese curds. And because they were supposed to squeak when you chewed on them because they're that fresh, right? And I had them in the fridge, and whenever I was packing up all my stuff, getting ready to leave, I forgot them in the fridge. I didn't even get to bring them. I ate some. I even ate some in the morning before we left, and then I just forgot them. So it's okay. It's okay. At least the hotel staff got to enjoy them or throw them away, whatever they decided.
Oh, Bramble, I am so sorry.
I'm sorry, Bramble.
Have to apologize right now. Bramble.
I'm sorry.
So sorry. No, Bramble played his part. He played his part.
Oh, he absolutely did. He absolutely did. Oh, man. All right, and thank you, Bones, for coming onto the show. I hope y'all learned a little bit of something about this fluffy ball of blue fur, shark fur, whatever he is, right? I'm kidding. I'm going to have his social medias right here below at the bottom of the screen. And thank you for joining us on this episode of Fun with Friends. Bye.
All right. Choose.
Choose. Isn't he an awesome person? I think he's a good thinker, right? He's a really cool dude. And honestly, he's helped me through a lot. He's a great person. And if you guys ever bump into him, feel free to hit him up. He absolutely is an approachable individual, and you will never regret it. So now it is time for the top 3 posts for Furry IRL for the entire year. They're pretty good, I promise you. Coming in 3rd place is a post by Danatron1 for this little GIF. Yeah, you know who you are. Anyways, coming in 2nd place is a post by Longtime Lurker. Yep, I'd be Googling that too. Just saying. And coming in 1st place is a post by MagmaMan888. Yeah, get this fucking thing off of me. Shut up. Anyways, congratulations to all 3 of you. Y'all did a phenomenal job, and I look forward to seeing the new stuff that you guys have for next year. So we're coming to the end of the episode, and I just want you to know that this has been an amazing year. All right, I never thought that I would ever have this show. I never even thought that you guys would want to watch it, even if I did make it. And I promise you, as of next year, I will be refining the show to make it even better, okay? So don't think that nothing's going on. I'm absolutely reviewing everything that I've done, and I'm gonna make it better for the next season. It'll probably be months before it starts up again, but it'll be a lot better than what it was this year. It was pretty much kind of playing around with everything, trying to figure everything out. Now, my podcast will continue twice a month, the 1st and the 15th, Virtual Minds. So if you guys are still interested in looking at that, I pull people from all over the place, and it's super fun. I like to sit down and chill and talk with everybody. And with all that being said, I have one more final thing that I would like to share with you. 2023 has been such an interesting year. I've gone on so many adventures. I've met so many new people. I've tried so many new things. And I couldn't have honestly done it without you. I appreciate you more than you probably could imagine, from enjoying my podcasts, from my talk show, or just the silly little skits that I make. Every single one of you has a part in that. And I thank you. I can't wait to see what next year has to offer in 2024. And any challenges that come across, we'll face it. And we'll get through it. And I'll share all the experiences with you. It's been a good year. Make next year even better.